Hello, this is Romeo Cat Computers, and today I have a bunch of televisions. Now, I'm sure many people are familiar with this concept, but here in the city of Brookings, we have Curb Week. And basically, people can put their junk out on their curb for a week. Other people can go around and pick up what they please. And then at the end of the week, the city comes around and takes it to the dump. Well, you can imagine for somebody like me, this is like Christmas, and well, it is like Christmas. So I've been getting a bunch of tube TVs here, these CRTs. These are the big ones that I can't fit upstairs. There's more elsewhere. So what am I going to do with all these TVs? Well, I'm going to clean them up as soon as I get some Windex. Going to be going to Lowe's later this afternoon to get some. And then I'm going to test everything, which so far everything powers on, but I haven't tested anything any further. And then I'm going to sell this stuff. Now, I suppose these probably aren't worth a whole lot, but if I sell enough, I might be able to get stuff. Plus, it's just a fun project. Other things I've been getting is, I've been getting a bunch of bicycles, swapping parts around. I'm trying to assemble working bicycles so I could sell those, and I could probably sell the not working ones for parts. And then if we look up here, I've been getting some wheels and tires and inner tubes and all of that. These two TVs I haven't actually been able to test because the cords were cut off of them. So I'll be able to wire those back up, and then hopefully they work. If they don't, I'll put them in my own pile. Upstairs is where I hold a lot of my operations. It's a bit nippy today. It's actually snowing, and it's the middle of April, although it's not very heavy snow. So anyway, not everything up here is going to be sold, but this little corner here is. This Gold Star we actually had for a while, but friends and I decided that we don't need it up here, so we're getting rid of it. That's an old radio. We got some nice monitors that probably work. In fact, one of them we have confirmed does work. We got a Panasonic, and it's even got a VHS tape player, so that might be able to sell pretty well. An AOC monitor, which as far as I'm aware powers on. Got a bunch of AV boxes. I actually got a few Dish Network boxes, which aren't really useful for anything, but I'll sell them for $1 each or something. Turntable, super CD player, and there's also a DVD player. This thing, this is interesting. It looked like a TV, but it's some sort of monitor. If you want to go look that up, although I'll probably provide more information. I'm just giving a tour of everything right now. It's got a bunch of RGB inputs and stuff. Here's a HP monitor, and here's an RCA True Flat. I'm pretty sure this one also works. And here's the back of this. It's got a bunch of weird inputs. And over here we got the big screen TVs. This one right here is the dedicated TV. It's gonna stay. These ones are gonna sell. And they're pretty nice and big TVs. They both power on, but again, I haven't really tried anything else on them. Let me show you the pile. I mean, hey, if you're gonna get so much from the side of the road around town, you better have your own pile of offering. So this is what I got. It's mostly junk. Some of this stuff actually came from other parts of town, but we determined we didn't want. Like these microwave ovens. This mattress we've had for a long time, but we don't need it. There's some other stuff. Here's some of the bicycle stuff I've determined doesn't work. Like all those inner tubes are popped, all the tires are worn off. Here's another CRT that we brought back, and then I found out it doesn't work, so I just put it out here. I suppose I could fix it. It seems to be a problem with the flyback, but I really don't want to deal with it. That might be a project for another time. Alright, here's garage number 2, which is my grandma's garage, and I haven't been storing a whole lot of stuff here, but here are 3 of the bikes that are working and ready to sell. I mean, this doesn't pertain to anything I'd normally put on Romeo Cat Computers, but just for the complete tour, this is what I got going on over here. So anyway, let's see what I can do with some of the CRTs. Oh, and I almost forgot about the lawnmowers. This is my lawnmower, or the household lawnmower. But these 2 I got off the side of the road. Now this one's a bit questionable. I don't know if it's any good. So I might just take the engine out and mess with it. This one, on the other hand, This is a perfectly good, fully functional, with new oil and new air filters Honda mower. It's more advanced than our own. It's got an automatic choke and everything. So I'd imagine this will probably sell for pretty good. I even used it to mulch up some leaves the other day. So anyway, now back to the CRTs. Alright, so first I'll be testing a VGA on all of the monitors. And this is the first HP. Seems the display's a little dim, although I feel like I could adjust that, but I have it plugged into my laptop here and it seems to be working perfectly fine. And it's one of the fancy ones with an adjustable thing here. Ah, here we go, brightness. Let's see if I could turn that up. Ah, this menu system is horrible. Alright, well there we go, I got it working. It might just be dim. It could also be that the lighting in here makes it seem a lot dimmer than it is, but then again, that's my laptop screen at full brightness and it seems to be brighter. Well, anyway, hopefully it's not a bad capacitor with the system that drives the fluorescent tubes in there. If it is, I could probably just replace the capacitors. Anyway, so this one's a pass. Well, here's HP number 2. And the power LED came on, and the laptop has sank to the correct resolution. As you can see, it is displaying that 5:4 aspect ratio, but I'm not getting anything on here. So I have a feeling the display is not functioning. I'll try turning it off, turning it back on, but, oh, there we go. Oh, that's odd behavior. It came on for a second. Sometimes giving it a good slap works. Yeah, I think something's bad in there. It's probably the power supply. I won't throw this one out yet because, again, if it's just the capacitors, I could probably fix it. Anyway, moving on. Alright, here's a Dell monitor. And Dell monitors from this time are notorious for being well designed. Well, I shouldn't say notorious, that would be a bad thing. But they're known for being well designed. And they usually have a lot of ports and a lot of features. There's some USB ports over here. There's some other ones. I will mention, so far all 3 monitors have had DVI ports, but I don't have anything that has DVI because who uses DVI? And I'm sure there's a 90% chance whoever buys these off of me is probably going to use them for VGA. Anyway, same thing. It's looking a bit dim. See if I can turn the brightness up. I'll say that the menu is a lot easier to navigate. Yeah, it's on 70% brightness. Hopefully I can bring that up. Well, that kind of did something. I don't know. Maybe they're all just like this. Again, it could just be the lighting. But anyway, this one works fine. Alright, here's another monitor. It's an AOC. Now you may think with how fancy and flat screen it looks that it would have HDMI to test, but no, it's just one VGA port and that's it. Not even any USB. But anyway, I powered this one on the other day and it still powers on and it looks like that it's displaying pretty well. Now, this one seems like the brightness is too high. It seems like we can't find the right brightness here. Let's see. Oh, wonderful. There aren't any buttons at all on here. Well, I guess all it needs to do is turn on and off. Well, this is a pretty cheap monitor, but it works. So, well, that's all the monitors. So I guess let's start testing all the small tube TVs. Well, it occurred to me that the big screen TVs also have a VGA input, so I'll see if that works. But of course, I'll do a more in-depth look at them in a little while. Now, how do I turn this stupid thing on? I hate these modern designs. I can't figure out how to even turn it on. Unless it's on. I don't think it is. Well, that's a bit annoying. I don't really know what to do with this. I'm not all that concerned about the well-being of this TV or anything, so bon voyage. Well, let's see if the other TV can do any better. Alright, well here's a Scepter branded one, or I guess now it's just E. Should we turn this dumb thing on? I'm starting to see why these things end up on the side of the road. Alright, well here's a Gold Star TV. Now in order to test the composite video, I'm going to be using this DVD player, which of course I also found off the side of the road, so it'll be a good way of testing both things. And then I also have an RF modulator, so I'll test out the ability to just receive RF signals. But I'll be using it with the same DVD player. Oh geez, that made the lights flicker. I think this is the one that we originally had, so I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah, it works fine. So let me hook up the DVD player. Well, it looks like this is a 1993 Gold Star TV, which, just my luck, doesn't have a composite video input. But like I said, I got a little RF modulator, so I'll just test that. Alright, let's try turning the DVD player on. Hey, it works. Also, the TV works, or at least it's receiving channel 3. Oh, and I apologize for the scrolling bands on the screen. That's, of course, not visible in person. It's just the polarization of this and the frequency of that and whatever. Anyway, let's see if it'll actually play a DVD. And I got the right DVD here. Train DVD. Part of this video series that seems to be distributed among the rail fans. Here's a DVD. It's a pretty generic looking one. Let's see if we can watch a spring 1997 issue of whatever this train DVD is about. If not, then, well, we know what's going to happen to the DVD player. Well, hey, that's a good sign. Railroad Video Quarterly. Number 19, spring of 1997. Oh wait, I'm on the menu. Okay, let's see if I can get it to work. And the sound works too. Oh, look at those GP38s. Oh, wide cab. Conrail. Alright, well this is fun, but I don't want to end up sitting up here all day watching train videos, so let's move on to the next TV. Alright, well here we got the Panasonic TV, and it's also got a VHS tape player, so I'll test that later. But anyway, I have it all hooked in, so let's test, see if it can receive channel 3. Oh boy, another flick of the lights. Oh goody, select language. I don't think I will. Usually to get out of those menus without the remote, just turn it off and turn it on again. Here we're on channel 3, where we're supposed to be seeing a DVD. Oh, there we go. It's just terrible. What the heck is going on? No, play the video. And now I'm just getting a blue screen. Maybe this is a blue screen of death. Well, this is stupid. Oh, there we go. Well, the TV seems to be acting up. No, stop. Alright, well, clearly there's some preset stuff already on this TV. What, you're telling me I can only go to either line or channel 3? Well, this is stupid. Okay. Well, I guess it does. So it's a nice composite. Is that a Baldwin? Oh man, look at that thing. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, I forgot one thing. I gotta check to see if the VCR works. Here I got a tape with some old cartoons on it. Alright, well the video's not working, although I'll say this tape is a bit screwed up. So maybe this isn't a good example, although I'm hearing audio. Uh-oh. Well, it might be right about needing a video head or a video head cleaning, because I know this part of the tape is pretty good and I'm not seeing anything at all. Alright, well I got this video head cleaner. I took the tape out and it looks like just the normal tape. But I'm gonna put it in and see what happens.
Press stop now. Do not rewind the tape.
What? Why?
Please eject the tape at this time.
Well, that was odd. I did see a bit of an improvement. Let's see if I will actually play the other tape now. Well, see, the problem is it's rolling up and down the screen. That's not good. Well, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get the tape drive, so I'll just sell it as is.
Press stop now.
Alright, now for the RCA True Flat. The fake flat screen TV. This one has both composite video and audio in, as well as out. And it's also got a second input over here, which is interesting. It's actually got two inputs. Well, anyway, right now I'm going to be seeing how channel 3 works. Oh no, I think we got an issue that I don't have the remote and it's stuck on all these channels. No, stop searching. You're not gonna find anything. Alright, I think I figured it out. There we go. Yes, I want TV. Alright, we're on TV channel. Yeah, but that's what the box is on. Why am I not seeing anything? Well, as if this TV being stupid isn't annoying enough, this window just got blown open by the wind and now it's cracked. Well, I think I'm partially to blame. It turns out I just forgot to plug the DVD player into anything at all. So maybe I should try doing that. Well, I guess I got it to work on channel 4. Yeah, I tried channel 3. It was being weird, but that's kind of how RF is. Sometimes if one doesn't work, you try the other. Well, anyway, that was horrible, and it's still kind of stuck in some sort of mode where every time I push the channel up button, it just starts searching. But then if I let it finish, then it just loops back around, so I don't know. I mean, if you can get it to work, it does work, but... Alright, well, if you remember when I first turned it on, it gave me the option to select the front. But the channel buttons don't really work at all. Not because they're not making contact or anything, but of course because I don't have the remote, so I can't get out of whatever stupid mode it's in. See here, if I push channel down, it just goes to the same one. And if I push channel up at any point, even if I'm in the menu, then it just starts up this again. Well, great, I turned on something called an FPA lock, and now it won't even let me turn the TV back on. Look at this. The TV works, it's just not intuitive at all to figure out how to use. So I guess I'll keep it. After all, I'm not throwing a CRT onto the driveway. That's going to be too much glass to clean up. So here we have this monitor. It's however you're supposed to pronounce that name. Well, anyway, so this is a monitor. It's not really a TV. So here we have an RGB input, and that's some sort of DIN connector. I don't know what is supposed to plug into that, and I don't have it. Now here, you'll notice we have some interesting inputs. So there's audio in and out, and I guess it's got an in and out, but this is the main in. Now we got Luma and Chroma. So you can actually separate the two, which has been proven by 8-Bit Guy many times to give you a much higher quality picture. But it also says on the luminance one, it's slash video. So I should be able to just plug a regular composite signal in there. So I'm just gonna test the composite and the audio. Of course, I also don't even know if this thing turns on, so we'll find that out as well. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Again, I'm kind of seeing why some of these things are on the side of the road. Well, no matter, I'll buy a new plug for this when I go to Lowe's later, and then hopefully I'll get the Windex as well.